Van Firstlook. Nukem Forever. Wie heeft er destijds? Die gaat er al wat langer mee. En wie heeft er destijds het oude games van Nukem gespeeld? En wie had het idee dat het nooit meer gebeuren zou? Wie had het op de hoofd dat het ooit nog wel gebeuren? Jullie dachten het al voor de waarheid.
Waar komen die voeten?
Nukem Forever komt eraan. En de man die het met demo zal verrichten. Ik wil echt een heel hard applaus voor deze man, want hij heeft toch ervoor gezorgd dat Nukem Forever uiteindelijk toch zal uitkomen. Geef hem een keihard applaus. Hier is Randy Pitchford! Hello Randy, I'm doing great man, how you doing? People have been waiting, anticipating, and it's finally getting there. Can you believe it?
Amerikaanse accent, joh. Amerikaanse accent.
Okay. Well, here you have the mic here. I got my own mic. Sweet. Of course, because you're going to do the demo right now. We are, man. I got this. I'll just shut the hell up and let you do your thing. Right on. How you guys doing? Yeah, hello Amsterdam. I love this place. You're ready for this. You are the first people in Europe. You're the first people outside of just our hometowns in the United States to actually see Nukem Forever. These guys, the publishing company, they're running me all over the goddamn world. After this, we'll go to Munich, we'll go to Paris, we'll go to London, they're going to send me to Australia. You guys are first. Hey Steve, you ready? Hey, this is Steve Gibson. Steve, he's gonna play the game. I wish all you guys can play the game. We've got it over there. I know some of you might have already waited in line. The line's crazy. You're welcome to, try to jump in and get it. But what we decided to do was to get Steve here to play the game for all of us to see. And so what we're doing is we're going to play the game a little bit. We're just going to go ahead and get started. And I'll tell you what's going on. Can you believe that this is fucking happening? We're actually going to play. We're going to actually play Nukem Forever. There's been enough talk, right? We've been jerked around with this game forever. Why don't we just go ahead and get it started? And then, so in a few seconds, we're going to get this thing started. And we're going to see this game. And we're going to play it for ourselves. Let's get it started. Let's see what's going on. Can we switch over? Can you guys switch over and show us what Steve sees? Get the volume up on this.
Time to stop pissing around and get this big guy back in action.
There's no action yet, Steve. What's going on here? Alright, tell you what. Why don't we just let Steve play ahead a little bit. We'll come back to him in a second. Let's switch that back. We'll come back to Steve in a second. And I want to tell you how this is. No, don't worry. Here's the deal, guys. Every one of you motherfuckers has cameras on right now. Everybody's recording video. You're going to be uploading this shit to YouTube. I know what you're all about. Don't worry. I'll feed you, baby bird. I'll feed you. But here's the thing, guys. This is a surprise. This has been worked on cooperate with our friends at the ESRB, the ratings board in the United States, Peggy, and we haven't really worked with them yet. So we want to be very respectful of what they have to do. So we'll come back to this in a minute. But before we do, I wanted to tell you something about how this is even possible. Like, how are we even going to be able to play this? How is Nukem Forever happening, right? Because, hey, did anybody play Duke 3D? Anybody play Duke 3D? A lot of people don't know this. But I actually started my career when I moved out to Texas in 1995. I moved out to Texas to join George Broussard and Scott Miller and Alan Blum, who created Duke Nukem. They created it in 91. I went out to Texas to join them and become part of the Duke Nukem. This is the t-shirt I'm wearing right here. George Broussard gave me this t-shirt in 1996. This shirt is over 15 years old. And I was a designer on the team. Now I left 3D Realms in 97, and we had just started working on Nukem Forever at that point. And so when I left the studio and I started Gearbox Software, I was just like all of you, just waiting for a sequel. Just waiting for a sequel. And I wanted this thing more than anything. I wanted the sequel because the game, the first game was so great. We saw the videos, we saw the screenshots, and we're in, right? We wanted the game. But it didn't happen, and it just kept not happening, and we kind of went through the whole kind of range of emotions, between, yeah, I want it, to, what the hell is taking so long? Seriously, guys, what is taking so long? Then we all got the bad news, right? Remember the bad news? It was last year, May of 2009, May of 2009. And the bad news was 3D Realms was done. They were shutting their doors. They laid everybody off. And the dream was dead. The story was Duke Nukem was dead. That was the story. Fuck that shit. You can't kill Duke. I owe Duke my career. We happen to be in a spot, Gearbox Software, we've happened to be successful. We've been very fortunate. We have some money. We have some talent, some people that know how to ship games. We have a legacy with Duke. We're right there in Dallas with those guys. Anybody play any of the Gearbox games? Anybody play Borderlands? Yeah, a lot of you guys. Awesome. A lot of you guys. So, we were working with Take-Two. They were the publisher of Borderlands. They also happened to have the publishing rights of Duke Nukem Forever. There was trust. There was credibility between us. I also had a history, a legacy with Duke Nukem. I was there when we were building the brand at 3D Realms. George Broussard and Scott Miller, I think they trusted me too. And so we found ourselves in a position where we get in the middle. If we bet on Duke, we can help save the king, man. And we can help bring everybody together, including Alan, the guy that created it. He's working on it to this day, making sure that his vision is what you're going to play. And so we bet on Duke, man. Always bet on Duke, and we did it. You don't want to hear me talk, though. I know the story's kind of interesting. You don't want to hear me talk. What are we doing here, Steve? Hey, can we switch back over? Let's do it for Steve's act. Can we switch back over? And so let's do the whiteboard. Okay. When are we going to shoot aliens? Are you kidding me? There's an interactive whiteboard?